Okay, getting ready to start part 2 of the white crappie here. And what I've done is I've gone in and laid my pattern over and traced out the areas of where I need to take out the bulk wood. And then I've also got to take down quite a bit of the sides here. And I'm going to start working on shaping the mouth. And I'll probably also work on the tail here and get that, start shaping that a little bit. So let me reset the camera here and we'll get set up on that. Oh, I'm going to be using my Fordham, and I've got this cuts off bit. It's a pretty coarse bit, and it'll remove a lot of wood, and you'll see in a second. So let me get reset up here and we'll get started. Getting a little closer. I need to redraw my center line and make sure I keep that curve up to the back uniform on both sides. Same with the belly. It needs to be uniform on both sides. And one of the things I made a rookie mistake on, which I didn't really notice it before I cut the wood, is and I'm not sure of the correct terminology, but the wood grain is wider on this side than it is on this side, and it's giving me, I don't know if you can see that, it's almost like a scalloped edge. I can get it out with sanding, but it's just a pain in the butt. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera if I get the right light angle. Maybe. But anyway, it's just got a little scalloped edge there. So I need to go, I need to stop for a minute. I forgot to bring my marker out, but I need to draw on the gill detail, because the gills are going to be flared a little bit, so which means I need to take the body down a little bit so that I can have that relief under the gills. So give me just a second here, and I'm going to go get this marker and blow some of the dust off of me, and I'll be right back. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to trace these gill patterns on here so that I can start watching for the relief I need. I don't know, that's still awful thick. I think it needs to come down some more. What I'll do in a minute here is I'll trace this pattern on here and then mark it out. But after looking at it, it's still awful thick on there. It still needs to come down quite a bit and still have room left for the gill relief that I need. So I'm going to take it down a little bit more before I start that. Put my safety glasses on here. I need to get me a mask to keep the dust out of my face. Let me do that. Alright, I've worked a little bit off camera here just to keep it from California from all the tedious sanding. So I sanded it some, got the shape down. It's a little thinner to what I'm looking for. The back's a little thicker, and then it tapers. It's kind of hard to see, but it tapers towards the belly. And I'm going to draw on the gill detail and then start taking it down a little bit more to give that gill flare, a little flare appearance. So I still got some more work to do on the mouth also. So I'm going to draw this pattern on. So now I got to take this down a little bit more. What I'm doing, I'm just pressing real hard on the line here, and then it'll kind of transfer to the wood, and then I'll trace it out on the wood. And I'm more concerned with this outline right now anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and do the whole thing. And I know you're probably not going to be able to see that on camera, but as I draw it in, you'll be able to see it. Just little light indentions from where I pressed down. This will take a 14mm eye. Alright, so there's my gill shape drawn on. And I kind of look down over the top to make sure everything's proportionate and even on both sides. Look down on the eyes. Make sure the eyes are placed evenly. So, but what I want to do now is put the relief in right here where this will stick up a little bit more, and so I'll take the body down to give that illusion that he's having a little bit of a gill flare, and then it'll come into the belly here. I've actually got the lower pattern. It's in the house. I need to go get it. But the lower pattern does give a little bit of a idea what this detail looks like down here. But on this particular pattern I got, it's not close. It doesn't look right to my eyes, so I need to look at some real a real fish and make my own reference photos for that. Alright, so let me change out the bits here and take this down and start relieving this, making that relief on there. Give me just a second here. Alright, I had to change work locations here because the sun was really bright and it was getting hard to see the contrast. It was too contrasty on the work, and I don't know that doesn't show up well on the camera either. So plus I was burning a brush pile earlier and the wind changed directions. It was blowing right on me, so kind of killed two birds with one stone there. But anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the relief down around these gills to give it a little bit of a flare appearance here. So, and that'll actually let me take the body down just a little bit thinner, which it needs to go anyway. I don't know if that's showing up there. So, I'll get started on that. Changing the handles because these bits are a smaller 1/8 inch bit. see if I can get this on to work here. All right, that shows up or not yet. Whoa! I'm going to tie that up. Anyway, that's showing up a little bit there. You can kind of see, and I'll take it deeper, but I'm going to do a little bit on and alternate back and forth on each side, so that it stays consistent and the same. So let me get something to tie this stand up with here, or it's going to hit me in the head again. Get out of there, food. Hold on. Well, what? I was going to show him on the camera, but you're in your... On camera? Yeah. No, you're...
No, I'm all... I don't look like anything on the camera.
You don't need to be coming out here naked like that.
I'm not naked.
My wife was walking our new dog. We found, she found a Weimaraner on a Weimaraner rescue site. She's always wanted one, so we got one. She just brought him out to walk him, but I was going to show him, but she was in her house coat, so I know she'd pitch a fit. What I'm doing is I'm re-establishing my center line here, just so that I don't get off kilter with the fins. I need to look at a reference photo. I'll have to redraw this pattern on here several times. But I need to try to start drawing it on so it keeps it in my head where I need to work, the areas I need to work on. I've never done, this is also a new one for me, I've never done an open mouth, or mouth this wide open anyway. So I'm going to have to hollow out into the side to make that look right. I'm not real sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm thinking I've got this big ball bit here that I can take out a lot of and get down in there. Again, I need to look up some reference photos of the inside of the mouth, the tooth pad, because I want to make sure I leave enough in there to form into the tooth pad. Whoa! Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Golly. Woo! Caught it again. Boy, I got lucky again. Alright, I gotta be careful. I think I was going too fast on the speed, and then I got the wrong way and it caught the grain and jumped out. Alright, I think I'm going to stop there as far as the depth goes. I'm going to start, what time is it? I've got a photo shoot here that I've got to go to. I wanted to work on this all day, but I'm not selling these yet, so I got to make some money. So I'm going to work on this bottom. Alright, I think I'm down to a stopping point today. I'm fairly happy with the way the mouth is going. I still need to carve a little more relief for the gills. They'll open a little more on the bottom, so I need to take a little more off here to give it that little flared look. Alright, well, I'm going to stop there for today, and I'll pick up tomorrow. I may have enough for this video today, so I'll have to wait till I get back tonight and see what I got. So this may be the end of part 2. Depends on how much video footage I got. So if not, if it's enough, I'll start part 3 tomorrow. If it's not, I'll work on it tomorrow and add that to this one. I'm just thinking out loud now, so ignore me. Anyway, alright, I'm gonna get cleaned up here and get ready to go to my photo shoot, and I'll be back later.